Morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, April the 30th. I had to count my days. We're getting close to the end of the school. Today we're on page 237 in language, and we're going to talk about using sit and set correctly. How many of you remember Miss Smith was that? That's not right. That's Nash County talk. Because often we don't use our verbs correctly. We use slang talk or talk that is familiar here in the area. That's not necessarily the correct way to use it. Today we're going to talk about the correct way to use sit and set. On page 237 in the blue box, the verb sit means to rest or to be seated. Its other forms are sit, sitting, sat, have sat. Listen to the examples. Tim and I sit in the same row. Tim is sitting 2 seats behind me. He sat there last month also. He has sat there all year. The verb set means to put or place something. Its other forms are set, setting, set, have set. Some examples are set these heavy grocery sacks down. Luke is setting my hat on the shelf. Yesterday, Ella set the baby in Grandpa's lap. I have always set my umbrella in the rack. After using a form of the verb set, you always need a name of an object you are placing. You never sit something, but you always have to set something. And if you're setting something, there's an object that you are setting. The objects which are being put or placed in the above sentences are in dark print. What did we set in the first one? Sacks. In the second one, Luke set what? My hat. Yesterday, Ella set what? The baby. I have always set what in the rack? My umbrella. And in each of those sentences, I had an object to place or to set down. So be very careful with that. If you remember that set, you have an object, it'll be easier for you to find. You've got more practice on the bottom of page 237, think A, and on page 238. Look in the yellow box on page 238. Besides the meaning to put or place, the verb set has come to have several special uses in our language also. Can you explain what set means in each of the following sentences? The sun sets in the west. Are we putting the sun anywhere? No, we're talking about the sun's going down. Set the table for supper. Does it tell us what we're setting? No, but it's telling us we're placing something on the table. The doctor set Mary's broken bone. What did he do? He did put something in place, didn't he? Uncle John has set his traps for the night. What did he do? He didn't place them. He fixed them. He fixed it where they would catch something during the night, didn't he? Did you know that many college dictionaries devote almost an entire page to defining the word set? Who remembers what the special word was I told you for a college dictionary? Most of the time it won't just say Webster's dictionary. What does it say? It says a collegiate dictionary. That's great. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.